January hits and it feels like the world flips a switch. Suddenly, it's all about goals, grind, and getting ahead. It's almost like there's this unspoken rule that if you're not sprinting out of the gate, you're already behind. But what happens when you stop running? What happens when you decide to step off the treadmill of constant hustle? But before we dive in, I want to acknowledge something. Slowing down isn't always an option for everyone. There are those who work multiple jobs and juggle responsibilities just to make ends meet. This video isn't about dismissing that reality. It's about reflecting on the pressures we impose on ourselves when we do have the privilege to choose differently. The new year feels like a reset button for the world, a chance to fix everything that wasn't working. And it's exciting at first. You map out your goals, you buy that fancy planner, you envision this version of yourself who's got it all figured out. But somewhere along the way, the excitement starts to fade and anxiety starts to grow. Your list just gets longer and longer and longer. And instead of feeling motivated, you feel weighed down. You're rushing from one task to the next, but are you actually going anywhere? Hello everyone, so today we are actually at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, and we're actually making our way to the Museum of Anthropology. Just a fun fact, I used to attend UBC. I was a UBC student back in the day. Spoiler alert, I dropped out. I was 1 year in my bachelor's. I got pretty depressed, and that time I was like, I don't know if this is something that I want to keep doing. So I did a switch, and here we are. I remember this building. I used to go in there and study for my exams. It's so weird being here. It's been almost a decade now. So many things have changed. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just kind of reminiscing. The hardest part of slowing down is unlearning the belief that we're only valuable when we're achieving something. It's not that ambition is bad, but constantly chasing the next thing robs us of the joy of where we are right now. Sometimes, it isn't about doing less. It's about doing things more intentionally. I realized that so much of my rushing wasn't about achieving. It was about avoiding the discomfort of stillness, the fear of not being enough, the fear of missing out. Here's the outside. Fortunately, there's construction happening. Oopsies. The world will always move fast, but that doesn't mean we have to. Slowing down taught me that life is not a race. It's a collection of moments. And when we stop rushing, we finally have the time to notice them. So as another year begins, I want to share this with you. You don't have to race through life to make it meaningful.
You don't have to prove your worth through endless productivity. Maybe the best thing you can do this year is to pause, to take a deep breath, to listen to yourself and trust that slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means making space for what truly matters. When I stopped rushing, life got better. And maybe, just maybe, it will for you too. If this video gave you something to think about, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a reminder to breathe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.